My name is Tamara Barnett. I go by Tam, and I am glad that you are now clicking on this video. What I want to talk about today are 5 things to do before you start your own travel agency in 2023. So now that the global pandemic is over, more and more people are out there traveling, right? Well, they're also jumping on the bandwagon of creating their own travel agency. But what I really want to know is, do you want to create your own travel agency, or do you just want to be a travel agent? Because those are two different things. But if you want to create your own travel agency, it actually is like $20,000, and you have to take all these certifications and things like that. But in order to become a travel agent, all you have to do is actually partner up with another parent company who has already done all of the extra certifications for you and has taken care of the $20,000 fees and all the other fees that you don't have to be concerned about. All you have to do is just do an enrollment fee and a subscription fee. And if you check out my other video on how to become a travel agent in 2023, I will go through all of those details for you. So first, what I really want to know is, if you're planning to become a travel agent, I need you to first enroll. And once you enroll, please take all the trainings. Get all the trainings, understand what it takes to be a travel agent, how to do research for your clients and also for yourself. The good part is, being a travel agent is not just limited to just your clients. You can also utilize all the resources and all the trainings that you get for yourself and your family, right? I think that's great. Also, if you are really wanting to take it a step further, which is what I did. So although, yes, I am a travel agent up under a parent company, but I have also decided to brand my own agency and make it into Tam's Taste and Travels, what you see here, right? Okay, so you want to always develop a business plan as to how you are planning your travel agency or what you're wanting to do with being a travel agent and making it into an actual business. The first step is to ensure that you are creating that plan. Who are you wanting to market to? What type of travelers are you looking for? You know, because you have different travelers. I want to be able to go to Hawaii, take a family of 7 and spend $500. It's pretty not realistic, but you do have families who are wanting to experience vacationing and experience taking a trip, but they may need a little bit more of a budget friendly trip. Or you can also kind of niche out a little bit more of the luxurious travel, and those can be a little bit more high-ended. And then you can base your clientele and the way that you are developing your business on that particular demographic of people. You also want to create an action plan. So not just a financial plan, but an action plan, because the more that you either advertise or the more that you speak positively about the business and the travel agency that you are creating, you are actually giving more people an understanding and more of a curiosity to check you out. And why should they come to you, versus going to somebody else? So you want to ensure that you have an action plan on how you plan on getting that targeted market. And you also want to know how you plan on doing it. You want to know all of the different steps to that process. You also want to decide what type of agency that you want to do. Are you going to cater to certain things, certain people? Is it going to be a compilation of things, a collaborative effort with another business partner? So you just want to really have that plan put into place. Personally, for my travel agency, I am focused more on the either family or the individual who uses traveling as a method of self-care. That's pretty much what I use my traveling for. I love to travel, but I also like to incorporate rest and relaxation into my travel. So I want to ensure that when I am giving people all of these wonderful, activities and all of that, I want to ensure that they are relaxed and they have enough time to rest in between their travels. So that's pretty much how I have niched, or I have strategized my action plan on how I am different from other travel agencies. And basically, once you figure out what type of travel agency you want to be, and you have figured out all of the action plans that you need, now you need a budget. How are you going to plan on budgeting for your business? Do you have your own money? Do you already have money to invest in, or do you need to get business funding? So there's just a lot of things to think about when trying to take your travel agency and start an actual business. And I would say choose a catchy name. You don't want to, sound like, McDonald's or anything like that. You want to have your own special name for your travel agency, so it's catchy. For me, Tam States and Travels was just a catchy thing, and now everybody's like, hey, let's contact Tam States and Travels, to book with me, and I really like it, and I think it's very catchy, and it works. Also, when choosing a name for your travel agency, it's always best to come up with something that reflects kind of your value and what it speaks to you. And for me, I love to eat and I love to travel. And so both of those actually went very well with how I was trying to brand my travel agency. So, Tam States and Travels, I am not only just traveling, but I am also providing reviews on different restaurant foods, reviews for hotels. I'm giving all of that information through my travel agency so that I can be the best travel agent to my clients. So if and when they go to a destination or a place, I can say, hey, I've stayed at this hotel, I've eaten this type of food, I've experienced this activity. So then that way it gives me more, I believe, of a heads up on what is happening out there in the world. And it's also creating that catchphrase where most people go, oh yeah, I remember Tam States and Travels. She told me that she had this, and this, and this from these different places. And then they think about me, and then now they're coming to book their travels with me. And last but not least, while you are being a travel agent, you want to really stay up on the industry trends. So specifically, let's kind of go back to when it was the pandemic. Everything is shut down. No one can really go anywhere. So you want to be, as your travel agent, you want to make sure that you let all of your clients know what is the tea on what's happening with pandemic. If they had to cancel your flight, what now is happening if they have to cancel your flight? Was your flight protected? Was your trip protected? These are all the things that you, as a travel agent, you want to be able to provide that information to your client so that they can ensure that, okay, my travel agent actually knows what is happening, what's going on. I don't have to be concerned about, I done lost my money. I don't have a credit. I don't understand what's happening. But you want to make sure as a travel agent that you know everything that is going on with your client, as well as yourself if you are using your own resources and benefits.